Hi, I'm Erik Lindbergh. I'm here at the St. Louis Science Center, and we've got this amazing program where students design, build, and fly an electric aircraft and fly it on a tether, and they crash it and they rebuild it. So it's an iterative design process where they get to do real-world applications and really start with an electric aircraft, flying it on a tether. I was first exposed to the Epic STEM Challenge in Seattle at the Museum of Flight in Washington, and it was awesome because the kids are naturally curious and trying all kinds of different designs. That's what we need them to do in aviation industry. So this is an amazing start for them. We'd love to really expand the spirit that's going on here in St. Louis and export it to the world. As we approach the 100th anniversary of my grandfather's flight, 100 years, what an awesome opportunity to leverage that by expanding STEM education for kids, especially here at the St. Louis Science Center. And we're moving to Lindbergh schools, Lindbergh High School and Christian Brothers School, and we hope to do more schools, and take that education program that we're building here and move it out to the rest of the world.
I am a former teacher and administrator, and in 2006 I started my own company, Starfish Education, where I work with different people and organizations who work with STEM, and I help them reach their STEM goals. So this is the EPIC STEM Challenge. EPIC is the Electric Propulsion Innovation Challenge, and it is an engineering design challenge for students in grades 6 through 12 to help them experience aerospace at a low cost. Each EPIC STEM Challenge has 4 different components. And the components are the airplane inspection station, where students will go to have a volunteer look over their airplane and make sure that it is safe to fly and that they have incorporated or adhered to all of the design requirements. One of which is over here, the display boards. So the display boards are an example of the work that the kids have done and learned throughout this summer camp week. And they have 3 other things that they need to do. One of which is the airplane inspection. So we have volunteers look at their airplanes to determine that they have followed all of the design challenge rules, and also that they have created and designed an airplane that is safe to fly. So the second station is their performance demonstration. So that's the really fun part where the kids get to fly their airplanes. They'll go into the flight circle, and the first attempt is they will fly 2 laps successfully without touching the ground. So this is our flight circle over there, and they will fly 2 laps without touching the ground. And that will deem a proof of concept flight. When they come to the flight circle the next time, then they can play this year's games. It's so cool because every year we play a different game. So the kids, it's always the same concept. Students design, build, and fly a small electric airplane that will carry out a specific task. So every year we change the task. This year's game is Easy Glider. And Easy Glider is a challenge for the kids to see how long they can make their airplane glide. All of the airplanes are electric. It's really interesting because the Lindbergh Foundation's goal is to further sustainable flight. So I think that the Lindbergh Foundation has been really instrumental in helping kids get involved in STEM activities, especially things like aerospace and aviation, because aviation is so close to Erik's heart and it's close to the mission of the Lindbergh Foundation.
You know, it's hard to say what my grandfather would think because he's been gone for 40 years, but he really cared about kids. I think he was an interesting guy who knew a lot and was a savant in terms of aerospace technology. He helped us leap forward, helped us win World War II. One thing he really worked on towards the end of his life was balance between technology and the environment, and the fulcrum of that balance being our quality of life. So we're focusing here on STEM education, science, technology, education, and math, but it's super important that we also look for that balance because that quality of life is the most important thing we can do. But educating our kids is the most important thing we can do to build a solid foundation for tomorrow.
Hi, my name is Elliot Sneed. I'm a 9th grader at Shiloh High School, and I'm here at the Science Center. I'm a Yes Teen. So we built some gliders. We used foam, and we cut out the wings out of foam, and we used wood as our fuselage, which is the body of the plane. And we cut these out of styrofoam, right here out of styrofoam. So basically our gliders are supposed to go around in a circle while carrying a crate. So hopefully mine goes, and I love being a Yes Teen because we have fun and we do a lot of science activities.
You could feel the excitement that grips these kids as they get the chance to actually do what they're doing here today. And everybody nowadays has heard the term STEM, from science, technology, mathematics, education, engineering. We know from experience that as the kids start to do this stuff, they learn they can do things. It's very exciting for them, so it's very motivating.
My name is Jayla Ransom. I am 15 years old and I go to Gateway STEM High School. So I was referred to by my Uncle Jerome, who is on the board of directors, and he introduced me to the YES program. And we got to do many different activities, experiences. As you can see, working with things like this, making our own plane, building our own space shuttles, spaceships, any type of STEM activities that kids will love and enjoy. We also got to work with kids, and it's very intriguing for the kids who love doing things like this, hands-on activities. And it's a very great program for kids who love aerospace, science, technology, engineering. So I love the YES program, and it's highly recommended.
My name is Siinya Williams. I am the Senior Director of the Community Science Department here at the St. Louis Science Center. And so the Youth Exploring Science, and that is short for the YES program, it is a 4-year, multi-year program that we recruit teens at 14 years of age. And those teens actually get to stay with us throughout their entire high school career. So we're able to work with those kids for multiple years, which it takes multiple years to get teens to spark that true interest, but also to help those teens go into those fields and be comfortable into those fields. Part of the Youth Exploring Science and that 4-year plus journey with our teens are able to go down several STEM tracks, and one of those tracks is aerospace and engineering. And this is part of that training in that area. So as those teens are learning the actual skill sets and what it takes to go and embark on one of those careers, in particular this one, this is part of that training because the teens have sparked the interest in it, but you must provide opportunities for them to actually experience it. And this is an opportunity, so thankful to the collaboration with the Lindbergh Foundation. We're able to bring this particular training to our teens where they actually got to build the airplanes, and now today we're testing them. And so it just goes to show how important it is to do things hands-on, which is what the YES program is about. It is an authentic program that is based totally on hands-on experiences. So this is allowing these teams to really see what aerospace and aviation is about by building the planes and now testing the plane to see if they would fly. And what they would also make sure that they do is work together, so they're understanding how to work as team in a team as they solve the problems of what they're seeing today. So this is really exciting for us, and as you can see, the team walking around, they're really serious because they want to make these things, they want to be successful. As we know, teenagers, one of the biggest ways of having a productive teen is success. So this is what they're learning now, and it is so great. Oh my gosh, look at this one. Yeah! Woo! So that's success.
Yeah, the legacy of the Lindbergh Foundation and Charles Lindbergh would be the lasting legacy that Charles Lindbergh has for all these kids. I mean, I don't think they all realize how hard it was to go across the pond across the Atlantic. So I think these kind of learning events are exactly the kind of thing that Charles would appreciate.
My name is Cadence Sneed. I'm 16 years old and I'm currently attending University City High School as a junior. So the YES program, YES, is Youth Exploring Science. It's with the St. Louis Science Center, and basically what we do is we learn how to teach kids about science-based activities. What we recently did was summertime science, so we had a few camps come to the Science Center building and we taught them about different things like the phases of the moon or how to make thaumatropes and illusions. And right now I'm here with the Lindbergh Flight Camp, which is also an extension onto the summertime science. So that's what I'm doing here today. So I believe that science is very important for the kids of today because science is the base of everything, and that's why I really love science. And you can just find the reason why behind everything because of science. So that's why I really love coming to the Science Center. You can see all the different things, like especially the big fossils and the big dinosaur, and it just teaches you to be excited about science and what science has in store for everybody. In 10 years, I see myself being involved in something with biotech. I really love biology and I like being in the tech business. I also received a scholarship to have a SLU internship for $32,000, so I would really like to indulge in something in biotech.
The Lindbergh Foundation is proud to have brought this Epic STEM Challenge here to St. Louis, to the Science Center and the YES students. And they've had a terrific week and done a really good job. Historically, the Lindbergh Foundation has staged innovation forums all over the world with great leaders in science, aerospace, aeronautics, and brought students to meet with these people and hear their lectures and so forth. It's been an incredible learning opportunity for students all over the world. We've done it in Europe and all over the United States. We're very proud of that work. So what excites me about being involved with the Lindbergh Foundation is the variety of things that we're doing to motivate, inspire, and impact students around the world. This Epic STEM Challenge is an example that we're going to expand throughout the St. Louis school systems and continue at the Science Center next summer with a camp where these students who are being trained today are going to be mentors next year for a larger group of students in a summer camp program.
Thank you so much for coming and participating in this. As you can see, it's really hard work and you guys deserve a shout out because this stuff isn't easy. Yes. Woo! And aerospace is not easy. It's really hard. But if we apply ourselves, we can make it happen. Thank you so much to all of you. This has been great. We have some awards to give away. This is third place, and it goes to number 13, the honored one. Yes! Awesome. Second place, number 6, Warp Star. Okay, first place, woo! Green Bean. This is the award for the display board, and it is number 2, Mustache. You know, this might be the best award of all. This is for perseverance. It's the Spirit Award, the strongest in history. And all of you guys worked really hard, so we wish we had a prize for everyone, but great work.
Woo!